Cops are people too. Whether you like to admit it or not, I realize emotions are high. But just because somebody happens to do a particular job, happens to wear a specific uniform, doesn't mean we condemn all of any group or community for the actions of some. It doesn't matter what group. We're all individuals. But at the same time, what do I see? This is my opinion here. What is the issue? I see all this ACAB, this, that. To be fair, a fellow Jew happened to actually say SCAB. I mean, let's face it, people aren't really using cabs as much anymore. Uber and Lyft are a thing. This is not a paid advertisement. What are we seeing? Yeah, there are bad cops out there. Yeah, there are bad folks within other industries. What's the issue with police? Police are empowered agents of the state that are empowered to arrest you, to deny you your liberty, your freedom, as well as potentially take your life, and then have that be justified. The issue as I see it, there are bad cops out there. They gotta go. However, what's keeping this going on? Unfortunately, silence. When good people say nothing, when they just sign off on a report, and they don't call out injustice, it's being complicit. That's the thing. I think at some point or another in most people's lives, we've all done it. Just you see something, but you don't say something. Why? Because it's easy to not say something, to just kind of go along with the flow. Because if you say something, now we got to do this paperwork. Oh, we got to go through this. And you know what? You might be targeted. And you know what? It likely is still illegal to be targeted, but you still get targeted for it. Is it BS? Yes, it is. But when good people say nothing, this is how we get into the situation we're at. A couple minutes ago, I saw a post from somebody I went to school with. If they happen to see this, thank you for that. But the big thing is, a lot of times you see folks on the sidelines. And it always just seems like the folks that are screaming at each other, hating at each other, well, they seem to be the ones doing a lot of talking. They seem to be consuming a lot of oxygen and putting out a lot of carbon. Hey, science is science. I like science. But I'm always like, so the people that aren't saying anything, what do they think? And from what I've gotten and taken away from my years on this internet stuff and things, and 36 years existing on this plane of existence on this planet, most folks just want to live a good life and be left alone. Doesn't really matter who it is, but we live in the age now where you gotta raise your voice. You gotta talk over people. You gotta yell and scream to get attention. Why? Rule 14 of the internet. Everyone loves a good dumpster fire. To circle it around back to the original point, there are bad cops out there. We gotta deal with it. But at the same time, those that aid, embed, and allow those bad cops to continue to perpetuate what's going on, can't have that anymore. If we find that out, we got to deal with it. This is my opinion. So, thank you all for watching. Peace out, everybody. Be safe, and long live the humble bump. Boop and boop.